Howdy everyone, it's Sam. I hope you're all doing really well. If you're new around here, I hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel. And if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. Tonight, North Queensland Cowboys, I think they did it a little bit hard in that first half, but eventually they warmed up to the task very nicely and they ran away with it in the end. 32 points to 6, travelling down to Seabus Super Stadium to beat the Gold Coast Titans. 32 points to 6. I just want to say, everybody, hello to everyone that's in the chat right now. Thank you very much for the support as well. Tonight was it was different without the Origin stars, wasn't it? I thought they missed Ruben Cotter. I thought they missed some of his mongrel, both in attack and defence. Jeremiah Nano, I think he would have scored 4 tries if he was playing tonight. I think it would have been put on a dime for him to go over the line and score. But before we go any further, I do want to just start off with the review and we'll go on. So the Cowboys kicked off to the Gold Coast Titans to start the game. And then after about 2-3 minutes, it was Cohen Hess that gave away a penalty in Jared Sutton's eyes. I thought the player tripped over and fell into Cohen Hess, and Cohen Hess was deemed to have hit him high. I disagreed with that notion from Jared Sutton. So anyway, it felt like the Cowboys for that first 20 minutes were just on the back foot, defending like they were last week against the Penrith Panthers, trying to beat the referee with some ordinary calls from Jared Sutton and trying to beat the Gold Coast Titans, who were coming at them in all different directions. And then eventually it was not until the 15th minute where Toby Sexton scored a try from AJ Brimson, passing back on the inside, and Toby Sexton wobbled it, juggled it a little bit, but he eventually regathered to score the first try of the game, and the Gold Coast Titans went up 6 points to 0. And then it was just pretty much to and fro, a couple of errors, a couple of 6 agains and whatnot in between the 15th minute and the 28th minute. And in the 28th minute, it was Hylam Lukey that got the Cowboys onto the scoreboard for the first time in the match with a really nice play that started out on the left edge, attacking-wise for the Cowboys, and it eventually got in Drinkwater's hands, and he passed it out to Lukey, and Lukey looked like he was going to be held up just short, about a metre out, but because he's just so young and strong and lanky, and he just put the ball out and scored the Cowboys' first try of the evening, and it ended up going 6 points all. And just before I go on, I just want to say hello to everybody that's commenting in the chat right now. Bro, hey, Prenzo Vids, how you going, dude? How good are the Cowboys? They're going pretty well, man. They started a little slow, I thought, but hey, they're top 4 material, aren't they? Damien from Newcastle, hey, dude, how you going? Thank you for coming in and saying good day. It was a good win for them, definitely. Lachlan Skillett, hey, dude, no worries, man. No worries. Thank you for coming in and saying good day. Pruenzo Vid says, Tuolangi has got to be one of the most improved players in the comp. Bro, damn it, man. You took the words right out of my bloody mouth. God damn it, you beat me to it. I don't disagree with you at all. And Mr. Lachlan, that was good by the Cows. And he says Titans could win the spoon. They look worse than Bulldogs, in my opinion. And unlike the Bulldogs, who beat Cowboys and Roosters, Titans were thrashed by them both. Well, isn't that a bloody interesting opinion, mate? I don't know where Doggies wins are going to come from over the next couple of weeks, but I mean, it could come tomorrow night. But anyway, let's try and stay on track. Just before we go on, Jacko, here, your face getting a bit sore from smiling. Wait until semi-finals come around, bro. I'll be eating the whole bloody planet. That's how big my bloody smile will be. Good win by the Cowboys, but Titans are in a real hole. Yep. So anyways, we're up to the stage where the Cowboys and the Titans were at 6 points apiece. And then where do we go from? So the 31st minute, only three odd minutes later, Tuolangi scored a try, and it was one of the moments in the game where the Cowboys like in the lead up to Tuolangi's try, the Cowboys looked like they put their foot on the accelerator. And if you watch it back, they looked like they went into top gear, and it was really cool to see Jason Taumalolo tonight playing some doing some ball playing, shifting it out, making sure it gets out to the wing on either edge. So who did it start off with? It started off with Robson out to JT, who sprinted 5-odd meters and then passed it out to Ben Hampton, passed it out to Drinkwater, and Drinkwater then threw a cutout pass, missing out Hammer, but then shifting it out to Murray Tuolangi, who scored a really strong try, putting his foot down in the goal zone area and making sure he didn't go out. So that was a really great effort. And that he would have been buzzing. And I think he was. He looked like he knew what the next step is required about, considering he's been in Origin camp over the past couple of days. Murray Tuolangi looked like he learned something over the past couple of days, I reckon. And then in the 36th minute, what have I written down here? Isako drops the ball, and Murray Tuolangi tackled Jermaine Isako, and Isako dropped the ball behind him. Hammer towed it forward, sprinted 15, 20 meters, jumped onto a bouncing ball and scored his own try. So going into halftime, it was 16 points to 6 in favor of North Queensland Cowboys. However, again, as I said at the start, I think they started off slowly. Their completion rates, I think at a stage there, it was something like 4 completed sets from 12, which is not good. That's about 2 weeks in a row now that sort of stat has popped up. And I think the discipline off the ball, so penalties and stuff, I think they were hard done by Jared Sutton a couple of times. There was certainly an instance there where they were defending their own goal line, and you definitely saw Reece Robson give away a clear, ill-disciplined 6-again call to keep the Titans' pressure on the Cowboys' goal line defense. But thankfully, the defense is ringing true in 2022. And just before I go on, I'd like to go back into the chat and say g'day to everybody else that's commenting in the chat. Rugby League Roundup is in the house. Hey, dude, how you going? Thank you very much for tuning in. And if you are new around here, I hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel as well. Also, we've hit this channel has hit 600 subscribers, and wow, it's going really well, and it's due to all of your support. So I really, really, really appreciate it. Mr. Lachlan, how have the Cowboys become a force to be reckoned with? I tipped them to win the Spoon this year. They're doing awesome this season. It's just defense, man. It was the number one thing all Cowboys fans and members requested to be worked on in the off season, and they've absolutely aced it. And then Rugby League Roundup says, man, Reece Robson, why do Dragons have to get... You're not wrong there, bro. You're not wrong there. Jacko Herrick says, Tamalolo is improving every game. He will be frightening come the finals. Yeah, I thought he was a player that sort of warmed up into the game as well, like the entire team did. I think he was sort of indicative of the way that we played tonight. It took him a while to warm up, but once he got warmed up, there was just no looking back, and there was no stopping the Cowboys from there. G'day, Maxa 500 Players Minecraft. Hey, man. How you going? I've never seen your comments on this channel before, but I know that you are a subscriber. Thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by and saying g'day. Lachlan Skillett, it's the Titans fan from Sydney that went to the Titans fan Raiders game in Canberra. I was there. I'm not too sure who you're talking about there, bro. I'm sorry. And congrats on 600 Rugby Roundup says. Thank you very much. And Robert M, 1989. Hey, dude. Hey, Sam, did Cowboys win it? I was picking my bag for a trip out to Capewell's hometown. Bro, 32 points to 6. If you guys are just tuning in, 32 points to 6. It was 16-6 at halftime, and they doubled it in the second half, which was awesome. Took them a while, though, didn't it? So let's get into the second half. And by the way, thank you, Robert, for coming in and saying good day. So in the second half, there was an error from Peter Hiku in the 43rd minute. There was an intercept in the 45th minute from Murray Tuolangi. I think that's his 4th or 5th intercept of the season. Caught the ball, flung it out to Hammer. And Shane Flanagan, I was watching the Fox League coverage. Shane Flanagan said, I think Hammer Sotabua Fido is a little underdone, or he could be playing hurt or whatever. Don't know, man. Patrick Herbert just came onto the paddock and sprinted from one side of the paddock to the other to stop Hammer. But I don't know, man. I think that was an unfair comment from Shane Flanagan. But in any event, Hammer ran about 50 to 60 odd meters downstream. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert. And there was a period there where the North Queensland Cowboys were peppering the Gold Coast Titans line. And to the Titans' credit, they did repel them for about five odd minutes there, I'd say. Not 10, but they did repel them for multiple sets of 6. That was partly in course to good defense, but also there were still errors in the North Queensland Cowboys attack, unfortunately. And what have I got written down here? In the 53rd minute, there was a successful captain's challenge that, I don't know, sort of may have taken the air out of Gold Coast Titans' balloon. It was Beau Fermor who was ruled to have interfered in the ruck. And I think whilst it wasn't calculated by Beau Fermor or whatever, you shouldn't have just stuck his knee up into Brendan Elliott, who made his club debut tonight against one of his old sides as well. And Brendan Elliott was ruled to have knocked it on by Gerard Sutton, but it was sent up as a captain's challenge, overturned, and it was a penalty. And then it still wasn't until the 68th minute when the Cowboys scored 3 tries in the final 12 minutes. And it sort of had a feeling about the game against the Parramatta Eels where they just went bang, bang, bang inside the last 10 or so minutes in a way. But in the 68th minute, it was just as simple as Reece Robson scooting out a dummy half and from about 2 meters out from the try line, and Robson ends up scoring a try and continuing on the Cowboys' try-scoring ways pretty much. And then in the 72nd minute, so only 4 minutes later, it was Taumalolo who was about 30-odd meters, who was about 30-odd meters out from the try line, made a really just aggressive barnstorming run as per usual. And then there was I think we've just had a bit of a malfunction there. But Taumalolo Taumalolo got the ball, ran headstrong into the defensive line, had enough time and awareness to flick it out to the left-hand side. And it was Drinkwater who then put in a really crafty kick, a grubber kick into the corner on the left-hand side for Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow to score his second try of the evening. And Hammer, he showed great pace. I don't think that comment from Shane Flanagan earlier that indicated that he's playing unwell, I don't think that was the case at all, because he needed speed to beat everybody else to that bouncing ball in that in-goal area to score. And I think the scoreline was 26 points to 6 then. And then the final try of the contest was in the 77th minute, where from about 10 meters out, maybe 15 meters out from the Cowboys try line, or Gold Coast Titans try line, I should say, Granville scooted out a dummy half, veering out to the right-hand side, and then Peter Hiku straightened things up, getting a nice pass back on the inside. And it was Peter Hiku that ended up scoring another try in the 77th minute. And Peter Hiku, I cheered for him big time. He definitely deserved it. And the final score there, 32 points to 6. And I'll just quickly go into the chat once more. What a win. Hey, CJ, how you going, dude? Thank you for stopping by, bro. And Lachlan Skillett says, I was sitting next to BKR Sport at the game and you got him a beer. Oh, hey, man. Oh, yo, dude. Hey, now I remember you, bro. Hey, thanks for coming in and stopping by, mate. Hey, dude. Jacko here says Hammer did look a little slow. I thought he was in under the posts. Yeah, true. No, and you're entitled to your opinion, man. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm bloody wrong, sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was underfit, or I don't think he was injury affected. But I don't know, man. Don't know. It didn't hurt us in the end. Max Angelopoulos, the Cowboys this season has been on fire. Hey, dude, I've never seen you around here. Thank you for stopping by and saying g'day. I was sitting next to BK Sport. Yeah, dude. Yep, for sure. And Jacqueline Dixon the Beaver. Awesome game, she says. Hope you're having a couple of beers as well in celebration. So I'm going to share the screen now, and I'm going to bring up the stats that have been left up on NRL.com. Excuse me. So what have we got? The possession completion. So possession was 55% to 45%. Cowboys winning that statistic. The completion rate, they're 77%. Can be improved, will be improved, you'd think. And the Titans, they completed decently as well, 28 from 37 for sure. They made a lot of errors, sort of in the middle portion of the game between the 20-minute period and the 20th minute and the 60th minute. Post-contact meters, 571 to 507. More line breaks. Average set distances, there was not much in that. Kick return meters, there's a bit in that. Offloads, yep. Total passes, dummy half, yeah, all sort of even. Kicking meters, 634 to the Gold Coast Titans, 598. And then go down to effective tackles. So they were a bit better, like sticking. They were hitting and sticking the Gold Coast Titans, but fair dinkum when they were missing. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, no, I wouldn't say they were hitting and sticking because they were getting bent backwards, weren't they? And then penalties conceded, so discipline was bad for them. And we used 9 interchanges. Okay, and I'm not too sure. I think Jordan McLean was the man that was sent for a head injury, or Hyland Lukey for a HIA, and that wasn't spoken about in that game as well. Not too sure who went off. So I'm just going to focus on the Cowboys here. Sorry if you're a Gold Coast Titans fan, just tuning in as well. And I'll go just back into the chat just quickly. Yo, dude, for sure. And Max, I'm just what I said, you were a great YouTuber. Oh, dude. Oh, yo, Max, Billy's brother. Hey, dude, how you going, man? Not wrong. And dude, thank you. That's a really nice thing to say. Thank you very much for that. And Jacqueline Dixon, not beers. Select that rum. Oh, you're drinking some rum. Oh, you're drinking rum on a Thursday night. Good luck tomorrow, Jacqueline. Hey, Miss Jacqueline Dixon coming into work all revved up tomorrow morning, eh? Fair dinkum. Anyway, I'll get back into what we're here to do. So what do we got? So what I'll go, and I've got to find this sidebar. This is such a pain in the ass to try and find. Where are ya? There it is. It's fair income. White on white, this slide bar. It's fair income, so hard to freaking find. Anyway, excuse me. So all run meters. Scott Drinkwater with 223, Hammett with 177. And what did the forwards make tonight? Jordan McLean just shy of 100. Reece Robson made 111 meters. Yeah, he was pretty good tonight. Tom Gilbert was he didn't give a crap about his own body tonight. He ran 165 meters tonight. Jason Taumalolo, 207 meters. My goodness. Jermaine Tanua-Brown. I guess I'll stop here and talk about Jermaine Tanua-Brown. I've been undecided on Jermaine Tanua-Brown. I've been in and out with him. And to his credit, he came onto the paddock and maybe within 15, 20 minutes or so, I think it was all before half time, maybe 10 minutes actually, he made 7 hit-ups. And in the end, he did make 88 meters as well. So Jermaine Tanua-Brown, I thought he had a really good account of himself tonight. And again, I'm trying to look for this freaking sidebar. The scroll bar. There it is. It's at the bottom here. Fair dinkum. Alrighty. So tackle breaks 4, 6, 5. And Brendan Elliott, club debut, mate, he had a strong game. Had an ultra strong game as well. Murray Tuolangi had 3 offloads. So too did Jason Taumalolo as well. Just going to scroll over to the kicking meters, guys. That's what I'm going to try and find. But before that, I guess we'll go into tackles made. Peter Hiku with 14 tackles. Chad Townsend with 20 tackles, but he did miss 6 of them. Ooh, okay. There you go. Hammer, 11 tackles made, but missed 6. Peter Hiku, 14, but missed 5. Okay, so defensively, they were off more so. 40 tackles made by Reece Robson, 1 missed. 36 tackles made by Tom Gilbert, but 5 missed. Okay, so I guess our best player defensively was easily Reece Robson. there was a lot of missed tackles in that game tonight. And so we'll go into the kicking meters now. And Scott Drinkwater kicked for 161 meters. Ben Hampton didn't kick it a single time. And Chad Townsend kicked 13 times for 422 meters. So that's not a bad captain's knock there. So far as my 1, 2, 3 or my 3-point system goes for the game, there were plenty of really good performers. I guess after looking at that, I'd say my bronze medalist would be, because I wasn't, those statistics really shine a light on Reece Robson rather brightly, actually. And I thought he definitely had a great game tonight. But gee whiz, it shines a light on him very well. I reckon my bronze medalist tonight would go to Scott Drinkwater. He was involved a lot in our tries. There was a try assist. I think he had 3 try assists. I think he had 3 try assists tonight. And he did kick conversions as well. Oh, it's hard to give man of the match tonight because Jason Taumalolo just ran so hard. Tom Gilbert as well. And Reece Robson there did great things for the Cowboys tonight. Gee whiz. That's really hard. My bronze medalist, I'd go Scott Drinkwater as my bronze medalist. My silver medalist would be Reece Robson, and my gold medalist would be Jason Taumalolo, with an honourable mention to Tom Gilbert, who worked his ass off, and so too did Peter Hiku. So defensively, there were missed tackles. There were missed tackles by a lot of Cowboys there, but their scramble defense was great. And Melbourne Storm, they're up there with missed tackles or ineffective tackles themselves, but it's all about the scramble and that goal line defense more so these days. So I don't know. I guess they're more, not beers, vat rum. I guess they're more, more confident and more willing to scramble than sort of make those tackles stick in the middle portion of the ground. But anyway, in any event, Jason Taumalolo was my man of the match tonight. The North Queensland Cowboys get back to winning ways. They completely erased that 22-0 deficit from last weekend, and they even add on a couple more as well. So that's really good to get those 22 points back and then add on a little bit more too. Will sit firmly in third position to finish out the round. And now we look forward to next weekend, where the Cowboys are actually the first team to kick off round 14 against the St. George Illawarra Dragons up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. And I'll just go into the chat just one last time. Jacqueline says, head will hurt. I start at 8:30. Yo, true. 8:30. Family friendly. We played bad. Dude. Yeah, dude. And Max says, no worries, you deserve it. Who was your man of the match? Mine was Scott Rinker. He made 223 meters, 3 try assists. Yeah, dude. I got to give it to Jason Taumalolo. But then again, Drinkwater did have 3 try assists, though, didn't he? And Maxie, how old am I? How bloody old am I? Mate, you're lucky I'm not a woman. You can't ask a bloody woman that question straight off the bat. But I'm in my 30s, mate. I'll leave it at that. Lachlan Skillet says, my main team is the Doggies. I've been going to all their games. And I thought you had a much better, much improved performance at Belmore Oval, though. I hope you got out to Belmore Oval this past weekend, Lachlan. For sure, bro, for sure. And his second team is the Gold Coast Titans. Taumalolo, Drinkwater, and Robson probably all finish on my podium of man of the match or best performances on ground tonight. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by and saying good day. We've recently hit 600 subscribers, and if you are new around here, I do hope that I have convinced you to subscribe and like the channel, and if you want to, share as well. Max is just going to leave one more comment here. You are playing my brother's favorite team. I hope you guys smack the Dragons. maybe I can talk to your brother next Tuesday night, mate. I haven't been in contact with him, but yeah, we'll see if we can't talk to him this coming Tuesday evening to preview the game. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Cowboys 32 points to 6 over the Gold Coast Titans. And by the way, these second half defensive efforts from the North Queensland Cowboys, it ain't no random thing. It ain't no myth. It's not fluke. This thing is for real, man. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, but you've taken on the Tigers, or you're taking on the Titans, or anybody else, or anything else. This stat is fair dinkum because we kept the Penrith Panthers to only 6 points last week in the second half. We kept Melbourne Storm to 0 in the second half in that game a couple of weeks ago. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for tuning in. And I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.